Let me make sure I get this recorded here. Don't want to miss any of this to upload to the VOD here. So we'll get that going. Yeah. Have a cold going on and life problems, says Retro Bear. I feel you, man. I feel that. Hope you're doing okay though. Mr. Dude says you should hire me as a substitute teacher and I will play a movie to the kids. Like Predator. That sounds good to me, dude. That sounds good to me. I'll take a couple weeks off. Let Mr. Dude just show movies and stuff. That's A-okay with me. Yeah. Oh, Traft is at work. Hope you're having a good one today. Yeah, happy Monday. Yeah, now that I can kind of hear my voice, I haven't spoken in a few hours since I got off work, but now that I can actually hear my own voice, I sound terrible. I sound pretty bad. Oh my goodness. And we're rated by Candy? Oh my goodness. Candy raids me? You don't need to raid me. You don't need to raid me. It looks like you're enjoying Jedi Survivor a lot. Candy just got the mullet. Mullet unlock. I like how hairstyles come in boxes. What's up, Crypt? Like you open treasure boxes and it's like you've discovered the ability to make a mullet. Cool. But yeah, thanks for the raid, Candy. Looks like you're having fun with the game. I'm really glad you're having fun with that game. Also, happy Monday. No more ponchos? Looks like there's way more than... I didn't see any ponchos. I was watching Candy play. I didn't see any. I saw a cape, but I also saw a mullet. I saw a beard. Is there a Hogan mustache? Can you... I'm asking for a friend, but can you unlock a hairstyle where the top of your head is bald, but you have a mullet? And then can you make it blonde? And then can you wear a Hulk Hogan style handlebar mustache? I'm just asking for a friend. The skullet, yeah. Just wondering. Just wondering. Link opens a box and discovers a full beard, yes. Is a similar beard? There's a handlebar mustache? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Did get the mullet and the handlebar mustache is pretty close. That's like Hulk Hogan in his 20s. Even though I'm pretty sure Hulk Hogan went bald by the time he was 25, but still. BD? Yeah, stands for brother. Asking for a burnt hot dog looking red. Yup. More like overboiled hot dog. Yes. Yeah. The Ric Flair Hulk Hogan overboiled hot dog look. Yeah.
Keep on rolling, baby.
Yeah.
You will suck my meat,
It's a look.
brother.
Crypt, how's it going, man? Hope you're doing okay. It's good to see y'all. Hope you're having a good start to your Monday. I'm wrapping it up here, like my Monday, but I'm gonna play some questionable games. Usually I play Deus Ex on this day, but we're getting a little bit close to the end of. Oh,
All right. Okay. We're putting it down. God. Left.
we're putting it down.
Right. Yo. Right. All right.
All right.
Left. Right. Yo.
Ooh.
Are you all right, brother?
Whoa, that's pretty good.
Are you all right, brother? Right. Left. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait, why is there a dot?
I'll have some more fun.
Oh, I feel like
I'll have
Barface
some more fun.
has in emote form put out the lyrics to the song. It's good to see you, Uni. Uni, it's finished. I know your birthday ain't till Wednesday, but it's done. It's ready. It's ready to go. We're done. I put the finishing touches on it yesterday, and it's good to go. Candy says, did I get a haircut? I did get a haircut. Yeah, I wanted to close shave, chop it all off because it's too hot. It's too hot to be having long hair. So yeah, they did cut quite a lot off, but it's fine. It's hair. It grows back. Yeah, I can't just open a box and just get a mullet all of a sudden, unfortunately. So, oh, thanks, Candy. Thanks, I appreciate it. Oh, could you imagine? Notorious says, could you imagine Dylan working at a vet? We're putting it down. Want to see me with a mullet? There's a picture of like a 5-year-old me, and I have like a mullet, or like it's like a mullet. I'm like a little 5-year-old kid. That picture exists somewhere in my mom's house. But yeah, it's like me. I'm wearing like I think I'm wearing like a denim, some denim overalls or something. And I have like a mullet. I think it's been a while since I've seen the picture. It's at my mom's house. I haven't seen it in a long time. It's a little tiny me. Like 5 or 6 years old. Every little kid had that 80s baby mullet at some point. This is true, Barf. Yeah, I would show you, but the picture doesn't exist digitally. It's somewhere in my mom's house. I don't even know where it's. I know it's like somewhere, but I forget. It's been too long. Candy says I had a bowl cut when I was a kid. Yeah, I think we all did. Yeah. Barface says hashtag mults for Yosh. Yep. Oh. Mullet. Mom can take a picture and then send it. Oh, that's true. What do I ask my mom? Hi, Mom. Do you have that picture of me with a mullet? I could be remembering it wrong. Either it's a mullet or like a rat tail kind of a thing. I don't know if there's a difference. I forget. Maybe it's a mullet. It's pretty much a mullet, I think. Yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah. The blunder year started pretty early for me. Sunga? What is Sunga? Rat tail, the ultimate fashion statement. Yup, the ultimate fashion statement. Uni says, I'm so glad I wasn't a boy. Yeah. Us boys, we suffered a lot of questionable haircuts as kids. Kids growing up in the 80s and the 90s. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Eventually I stopped bothering with haircuts. By the time I was in high school, stopped getting haircuts. Grew my hair out for 3 or 4 years. I had long hair down to my waist. My rebellious years. Woo. Everybody get your hood on. Want to see the long hair me? Yeah, that picture doesn't really exist, I think. Yeah, I think maybe the only picture that I have of that is at graduation, and I'm wearing a cap. High school graduation, I think it's the only picture that exists. I didn't take pictures back then. Our cell phones couldn't take pictures yet. So, yeah. That's how old I am. Our cell phones couldn't take pictures yet. Not good ones. Most of them couldn't. Yeah. Not one's worth keeping. That was my high school. Our cell phones were bricks. Yeah. Oh, I like that cool little rotating heart unit. Barf, that's pretty cool. Cell phones can take good pictures now. Yeah, I love it when Notorious takes a picture with his cell phone. It looks like a serial killer took it. It's got this like dank. It's got this like this dank blurriness to it that just looks like a serial killer took it. It's really good. It's like a serial killer filter. Yeah, his serial killer phone. But I think Notorious upgraded, right? Went through our old... Candy says I just went through our old external hard disk. And some of those pictures... Oh, I kind of want to see those. Oh, wow, how fortunate you are. You actually have... You've kept a lot... You have records. Notorious says, Uni was surprised to see I had a big beard because of how shitty my laptop cam is. Does he have a pretty epic beard? Yeah, that camera must be really bad because I pictured Notorious with basically a goatee. Basically, I've always pictured this, yeah, Notorious is just having like a Stone Cold Steve Austin style goatee. Not a beard. That camera must be hella shitty because I've never noticed that. Oh, he's got a real beard. I've never noticed. That camera must be really bad. It must be really bad. I didn't know. You haven't shaved it since August. Wow. That's a pretty epic beard. That's pretty cool. Must be nice to be able to grow facial hair. I can't. I cannot. I just look like a creep. It's like hard to look in the mirror. So I just have to shave it off. It's tough to live. You can't look at the man in the mirror. Shimon. Can't imagine me with a beard? Yeah, neither can I. Yeah, same. Check my Discord. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Wow. Wow, I did not know that is a proper beard. My commitment to being clean shaven is commendable. Thank you. Can I show this? This is a nice picture. You look like you could try out for, yeah, you look like you could play for ZZ Top, man. This is pretty good. Show the world. This is a good picture, actually. I like this. Yeah. Our friend Notorious. That's a nice picture. Look at that beard. Yeah, your laptop camera's really bad because this does not come through. All I see is like the goatee part of it. I didn't. Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe it gets cut off. I'm not sure. But that's cool though. For some reason, you're wearing like human color makeup over the clown makeup. Is that what this picture is? Is this how you go to work? You cover up the clown makeup to try to blend in. That's his makeup to look human, yeah. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah, like in Men in Black. Yeah. Oh, are you what's his name? Sugar in water. What's his name? Vincent D'Onofrio? Did you know that's Vincent D'Onofrio in Men in Black? The sugar in water guy. More. That's Vincent D'Onofrio, dude. What's the Private Pile from Full Metal Jacket, I think. That is him. What a great jam. Oh yeah. Highway Star from Rock and Roll Racing. Oh, what's up, Jehudi? Dude, I can imagine Jehudi just like hanging out with his uncles and cousins, lifting weights, just listening to this song. I can just imagine it. You've done it, right, Jehudi? While wearing sunglasses. Indoors, inside a gym. Yeah, how's it going, Jehudi? Hope you're doing okay. Deep Purple? Deep Purple is pretty sweet. Deep Purple, I put them in like the same kind of, I don't know, category. Deep Purple, Blue Oyster Cult, Rainbow. I kind of group them all together. Deep Purple, what's up, Stick? I don't know what kind of rock you call that. Because it's like a little bit heavier than classic rock, you know? Mountain. They're like a little bit heavier, but I don't know, not really that heavy. They're not like full on, they're not like Black Sabbath. I don't know what to call them, but you know what I'm talking about. Deep Purple, Rainbow, Blue Oyster Cult. Well, I guess Blue Oyster Cult's not that heavy, but whatever. Yeah, they're all sweet though. Yeah. Yeah, Barf has a cool like lighter emote. Oh, that's pretty cool. Barf, you're not going to work today, are you, man? Don't do it, dude. Take it from someone who has lived Monday. There's nothing there for you, man. Drive and Rock. Ooh, that is a good name for what that is. Drive and Rock. Yeah. Like Judas Priest. Old Judas Priest was Drive and Rock. Like heading out to the highway, you know, that era of Judas Priest. That was some Drive and Rock. Yeah. Unlimited Stick has opened my eyes. That is what that is called. Motorhead. I think Motorhead belongs in that too. Hell yeah. Yeah, Candy. Oh, that's why you were on so long today. You were on later, Candy. You don't even have to work today. That's amazing. That's cool. That's really, really awesome. Yeah, we don't have today off. We get Friday off for Children's Day, but that's Friday. Ooh, I can't drive 55. Ooh, that's that Sammy Hagar. Ooh, that's that Sammy Hagar stuff. Yeah. You a fan of Van Hagar? Van Halen with Sammy Hagar? They weren't bad. I can't drive 55. The game lags? Oh no. Was it run kind of bad? That's so unfortunate. The game is so poorly optimized. At least you can play it. You look like most of that was playable. Mr. Dude says that song was on a specific driving game I played. What game? What game had Sammy Hagar? That's pretty sweet. It's a little on the nose, but you know. Barf asks, what is the purpose of Children's Day? To give children gifts. I guess. I don't know. It's a national holiday, so I don't care. We get the day off, so I sure as hell don't care. But don't go outside. Don't go anywhere like in a amusement park or anything like that. It's gonna be crowded. Everything's gonna be crowded as shit on Children's Day in Korea. So, but it doesn't matter. I don't need to go anywhere to sleep in my bed, so that's good enough for me. Yeah. Notorious says this version of the song goes on forever. Yeah, it's like a 4 or 5 minute version of the, because it's for rock and roll racing, so it's like meant to go on forever until you finish the map. But yeah, I agree with Candy. It doesn't matter what the purpose is as long as you're off from work. Yep. Yeah. Did you know Rock and Roll Racing was made by Blizzard? I think it was made by Blizzard. I think it was. And you know what? I think they went by a different name back then too. They were called like Synapse, Frozen Synapse or something like that. They went by a different name. I can't remember what it was. But I don't think they were called Blizzard back then. They made games like Lost Vikings and Rock and Roll Racing. I can't remember their name. They went by a different name back then. Notorious says, you think Tay listens to Drive and Rock while racing in Baby Park? I'm 100% sure she does. Yes. Yes. You can't drive 55 in Baby Park because you're just getting hit by items. You literally can't drive 55. Your dog just greeted you with 6 birds. Says you need what? Your dog, that's like a cat thing. Why your dog's acting like a cat? Mr. Dude says it was from Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer is a pretty cool game. Barface has a cool Ridge Racer sound alert. Ridge Racer! Ridge Racer! Adamantium, what's up, man? Stick says, Unlimited Stick says, I made my dad a 55th birthday card. That was Sammy Hagar getting slammed on the hood of his car by a police officer. That exists? I hope your dad liked it. Adamantium, I hope you're doing okay, man. Jehudi says, not gonna lie, there was a time I was little when I thought cats were girl dogs. You know, that sounds like a thing a kid would think. Cats are girl dogs. Good. As someone who teaches children all day and has taught children all day for 10 years, I 100% believe that. Yeah. Yup. It's from the I Can't Drive 55 video. That's a cool birthday card stick. Adamantium says, I remember trying to leave a place next to a Sammy Hagar concert that was emptying out. I have never seen so many drunk middle-aged people before in my life. Dude, it's the same deal with Judas Priest. I've seen Judas Priest like twice, and it's kind of the same crowd, dude. It's mostly like middle-aged, like biker people. But man, Judas Priest kicks ass though, man. I saw Judas Priest and Motorhead, so it's like a ton of just middle-aged, leather-clad folk. A lot of motorcycles, leather jackets, yeah. A lot of that. Unlimited Stick says, Blue's Clues confused me because I thought blue meant boy. Well, it is the name of the dog, right? There's a Blue's Clues game, isn't there? Let me check. You saw Judas Priest with Motorhead as what? Really? Wait a minute. That's when they were touring with Heaven and Hell along with Testament. Whoa, that's a little bit later than when I saw them. That's a badass concert. I saw a similar lineup. I saw Judas Priest, Motorhead, and Judas... What? Judas Priest, Motorhead, and Judas Priest, dude. Hella sweet lineup. No, it was Judas Priest, Motorhead, and Slayer. It was a pretty good lineup. The funny thing is, Motorhead like brought down the house. They came on before Slayer, and they like, so it was easy to compare them. Motorhead like ripped way harder than Slayer. It was like kind of impressive. They're like way older, but like I don't know what their sound setup was way better. Was way better mixed than Slayer's was, and yeah, they played way better than Slayer. Yeah, there's a couple of Blues Clues games. I was looking at them. Yeah, check this out, Stick. Look at this. Yeah, doesn't this look good? Yeah. Blue's a girl? Oh, the dog? I didn't know. And now I understand Stick's confusion. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's pretty cool. I love that Heaven and Hell album. Oh yeah, with Dio and Black Sabbath. Yeah, that's like my favorite Black Sabbath album besides Paranoid. Adam says it was Metal Masters tour back in 2008. So I'm up near Chicago. That's a little, yeah, that's a few years past when I saw them. That's a cool lineup. You saw OG Black Sabbath? That's pretty sweet too. Notorious says, I met Steve from Blues Clues back in the day at the doctor's office. How did that, were you like, hey, you're that guy from Blues Clues? How'd that go? Thunder in Paradise on, oh, the poster, yeah. Yeah.
You will suck my meat.
We watched a lot of that together. That was a good time. Barface was hosting or maybe it was Fexy was streaming it. Anyways, in Barf's Discord, we were watching Thunder in Paradise. If you've ever wanted to see Hulk Hogan's O face, man, woo! You can, you will see a lot of that in Thunder in Paradise. Oh, brother. That's right, brother. a lot of naked Hulk Hogan stuff going on. Any fans of the Hulk Hogan Ultimate Grill? What's this? Is that like a George Foreman grill? Please tell me there's an infomercial that promotes this. Please tell me there's an infomercial. Notorious says they called for Stephen Burns and he got up from the far corner of the room wearing the same shirt and pants and all. What? He just wears that? That's pretty sweet. Who's bad? Oh, there it is. Oh, dude, you got Mr. Dude. You have to time it. Time that sound alert to when he says who's bad. You know it. You know I'm bad. I'm bad. Come on. You know I'm bad. I'm bad. And the whole world has to answer right now to tell you once again. Who's bad? Oh, did you do it? I didn't hear the sound command. Wow, that was perfect. Wow, I didn't even... Wow. That was so perfect. I didn't even notice it. Oh my goodness. Wow. That timing, though. Wow. Perfect. Wow. Adamadium says Hogan had an infomercial grill. It got recalled because people would use cooking oil spray and it would catch on fire. Oh, brother. I need to see this infomercial. I need it.
Impressive.
It's right there to tell you once again. Who's bad? I expect to hear Street Fighter. Oh, yeah, you know, we should probably add that, Uni. Perfect. Yeah. That does belong here. I'll get on that. Perfect. Ryu wins. Perfect. Yeah, we need that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get on that. That one should be easy enough to do. Barf says if we all spam bad, at least one of them will line up eventually. This is true. We could just listen to this song for 9 minutes until we get it again. But Mr. Dude just got on the first try, so. Okay, not yet. Okay, get ready. Here we go. You missed it. Or maybe you're getting owned by the cooldown. It's okay. Mr. Dude already nailed it on the first try. That's fine. Dude started it out at too high a mark. He's nailed it on the first. He's nailed it. Way late. Nailed it, Jehudi. Nailed it. Nailed. Barface is nailing it right now. You got it. Barface got it too. Oh, what's that? Mass Effect. Omega Club. Oh, you even clipped it, Mr. Dude? When people watch the clip, they're just gonna be like, what's so funny? They're gonna see the clip and they'll just be like, what? I don't get it. Because that's how perfectly it's timed. But it's like, oh, I'm just listening to Michael Jackson's Bad on Sega Genesis. Sonic dancing, yeah. Cute dancing Sonic, yeah. Yeah, he's very cute. I like cute Sonic. I think that's from Sonic Mania. I really like Sonic Mania. It was a very, very, very good game. Funny that the best Sonic game we've had in years is made not by Sega. Sega Sonic team made not by them. But it's like the best Sonic game in years. By a mile. Perfect. Wow, that Lewd Lacy emote's very cute. That's a very cute emote. I like that. Man. Best in Sonic 3? Yeah. Sonic 3 is pretty good. Sonic 3 is pretty sweet. Big boss skiing? Hitting the slopes. Big boss. Yeah. I'm pretty sweet too, says Adam Manny. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks a lot, dude. Right back at you, man. I appreciate it.
New world order.
Oh yeah, we're rocking the black and white colors tonight. The Hollywood colors tonight. One warrior nation. I will take the championship belt back to parts unknown. Freaking Ultimate Warrior, dude. Do you feel The Wall deserves much more representation in WCW video games? The Wall? Who's The Wall? Oprah Winfrey. Oh, Oprah Winfrey Network. The Wall, brother. What's the Wall? The Wall. What's the Wall? Who's the Wall? Who's this? All right, here we go. We got Linky Link. Okay, hold on. Hold on. All right.
Somebody collect the bounty now! I'm begging you!
Oh, this is late WCW. If this is this WCW?
I don't know what that is. Oh, up there. That's on top of the hotel. That's about 15 stories in the air. Look at that. That's the wall. Maybe the wall will choke slam Hogan from the top of the hotel.
Say wall. If you want some, come get some. That's the wall up there, brother.
No,
That's the wall, brother.
I'm an impact player, Hogan. Look at that hand in the air. That means choke slam.
Who is this guy?
Choke slam him off with a Sheraton? What in the world?
You know something, brother? I'm gonna put another 500 grand on top of that. Get your butt down here, wall, because I'll kick your ass too.
15 stories in the air. The wall standing.
Who is this guy?
To collect the bounty. To attempt to collect the bounty. Look at the
Oh yeah, that's Monday Nitro. Yeah.
And he slinks off into the darkness.
Wow, I can't. That is kind of crazy. That is WCW. That must be really late because that is after Hogan. That's like after NWO stuff. Hogan went back to red and yellow. He's like, that's like post Hollywood. That's very late, and that's like near the end. That's near the end of WCW, right? The Wall, aka Sergeant AWOL. I don't know who that is, dude. I'm guessing that guy didn't make it. When WWF purchased WCW and they acquired all their contracts, I'm gonna guess they passed on him. I'm gonna guess they looked at the wall and they're like, bypass. No thanks. And he was probably not included in that WCW invasion angle, right? Hogan yelling at a guy with no mic a mile away on top of a 30-story hotel. Yeah, how's that guy hearing anything? Oh, that's kind of hilarious. Eat your carrots, brother. That's really funny. That is late WCW. That's like WCW lying on its deathbed. They are like, at this point, WWF has completely overtaken. Attitude Era is like in full swing, dude. WCW at this point is like on life support. They have no organization, no more creative angles. It's all just trash from here on out, right? Booker T's still putting on good matches. Booker T and Sting are probably still doing good stuff, but man, those were like, that was like the end. The new logo was the beginning of the end. You talking about that silver logo? That silver WCW? Looks like a bunch of. It looks like a 90 or late 90s tribal tattoo kind of a look. I think I know what you're talking about. So spiky and edgy. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's hella late WCW. Hella late WCW. Barf says, I've been reading Bischoff's book, Controversy Creates Cash. I didn't know Bischoff made a book. That's pretty interesting. Oh, was that Wolf? Thank you for the shout out. Lone Wolf, welcome back to Twitch, dude. I'm glad to see you on here. Back on here, man. Hope you're doing okay. How's Dragon Quest? Dragon Quest! Thanks for the raid. How have you been? I mean, I understand why you went over to the red side for a little bit, but I'm glad you're back here. I'm glad you're back. I like hanging out in your streams listening to cool RPG music. And I appreciate the raid, dude. Welcome in, guys. We haven't started the game yet, but... oh, we got a good one today, brother. Controller went flat. Like flatlined? Battery ran out. Oh, chats for now is back. Oh, we're back. Notorious says after WCW was bought out by Vince, Tweet signed a developmental contract with WWF in 2001. He was later given his release so he could deal with personal issues. And that was the end of it? That must have been, because I've never heard of that guy. I've never ever heard of that guy. That's it? Okay. Yeah, alright. Rip the wall. The wall, brother. Wow. It's kind of rare for someone to reference a wrestling thing from the late 90s that I don't get. That is rare. I didn't know what the wall was. I had quit basically all wrestling by that time. Or all WCW. I completely stopped watching WCW at that time. Like completely. WCW was trash at that time, man. It was like not worth watching at all. I think maybe even Bischoff was fired, or he was not with the company for a bit at that point. I don't know, man. It was bad, dude. You Googled him and it said who? Yeah. Yeah. Rip the wall, I guess. Hey, thanks for the lurk, Wolf. I appreciate it, and also thanks for the raid. Thanks for bringing your people in. Appreciate it, man. Do what you gotta do. Get some water and snacks, and get some stretches in, and whatever else you gotta do. I appreciate the raid, man.
Eat your prayers, say your vitamins, brother.
Yeah, and that too, brother. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't know Bischoff wrote a book. I mean, for as mismanaged as WCW was, it was Bischoff who turned it around for like, how long was it? 40 weeks or something like that? So, yeah. He had a lot of good ideas. For as many as bad ideas as he had, he did have also a lot of good ideas. That's pretty interesting. All right. Yeah, drove WCW into the ground. But he wasn't really... Was he really running things, though, at that point in time? Like, Bischoff had left and was brought back, like, as a character? I could be wrong, but... And then, well, like, AOL had picked up WCW or something like that. Some really janky stuff happened at the end. Oh, he bought the company at that point. Wow. So things must have been really bad for him to just be able to step in and buy stuff. That's pretty wild, man. Buy the company. No. They sold the company for 3.5 mil. Man, that's not a lot, dude. For what was once like the best wrestling company in the world, even beating WWF, that is not a lot. That's kind of crazy. Right. I'm gonna get the game ready here. There's some plumbers don't wear ties. Okay, here we go. All right, so it's this has been requested to me many times over the past however long I've been streaming. I do tend to like point and click style FMV games. I know that this game isn't quite an FMV game, but I do know that this is probably up my alley. So I'm very much looking forward to this. An interactive romantic comedy, it says. You're scared already? Yeah, you should be. Judy says, my copy of that Terminator game should arrive tomorrow. Dude, let's go, man. You're streaming that, right? I gotta watch you play the game, dude. You message me when you decide you're streaming it. The time, because I want to see your reaction to the game, because I know you're gonna like it. I chatted for almost exactly 1 hour. Dude, chats for an hour's back. Yeah. Your clothes? Oh, command clothes. Take your damn clothes off. Oh, God. This game is a really big yikes, guys. This is, like, really, really quite damaging. Take your damn clothes off. But yeah, Judy, I'm, like, really, really... I hope you like it, but I'm, like... also very confident you're gonna like it, because like by now, like I know your tastes pretty well, and I know that I like the game a lot. Oh, that kind of scared me. This game is maybe a game. It's kind of barely a game. It like barely meets the requirement for what a game should be. This game could basically be an interactive DVD. Oh, what's up, Chad? Yeah, you should be scared. Yeah. This game could be like an interactive movie on Netflix. It teeters on the TOS line? Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's safe, though. There's not a category for this on Twitch, surprisingly. But yeah. This is pretty risque. Not really, though. But yeah. For the 90s, I guess. For the 90s. But yeah, Judy, I'm excited for you to start playing Terminator Resistance. There's a lot about the game I think you will appreciate, and I really want to see how you react to a lot of that stuff. I streamed the game, but not many people saw me stream the game. Nobody. I was like 50 followers at the time, you know. Averaging 1 or 2 viewers, so no one really saw me play the game. But I loved it. I really loved it. Adamadium says nudity can be on Twitch as long as it's not the focus of the game. Really? I mean, well, like there's literally people who are like in hot tubs and stuff, and they're doing nothing but that. So I don't know. Whatever. Rules don't really apply to everybody equally on here, so it doesn't matter. There was that one scene in Last of Us 2. Oh, yeah, right, yeah, right. Right, yeah. It's just, yeah. It's so funny to me. It's like you can show like people's heads exploding, like literally like the worst crimes against humanity type stuff. You can show that, but as soon as like someone shows a boob, it's like, oh no, we gotta protect the children. It's like, okay, alrighty. Nipples will corrupt humanity. Think of the children. God forbid you show content of people like making love, like a natural thing. Like, no, we can't have that. No, I'd rather kids be watching heads being blown up and people lit on fire. Like, okay, but whatever. All right, let's play some Plumbers. Don't wear ties. You ever look at the just chatting category? They should call it just cleavage. I don't, because I know it's like all of that nonsense. Yeah. Twitch is a dark, dark world. Not gonna lie, I grew up watching all of the violent shit. Yeah, same here, Jehudi. I saw RoboCop as a kid. Like, I went over to my friend's house to play Castlevania. We played Castlevania 3. He had just gotten Castlevania 3 on NES. And then we watched RoboCop, and like, I kind of wish I didn't watch RoboCop at that young of an age. That kind of a little bit traumatized me. RoboCop is a lot for a little kid to watch. Chat says my ninja vision blocks out all the violence. Dude, use your ninja vision. Oh, good. Judy says, as soon as someone would kiss on screen, my mom would change the channel. That's hilarious. But your mom's like, oh, but you can watch Predator here. This is fine. It's pretty good. I have forgotten to turn on my controller. Hold on a sec. Oh, you watch RoboCop at 4 years old? Yeah, 4 years old is maybe too young to process. I mean, I don't know. But 4 years old might be a little too young to process the horrific shit that's happening in RoboCop. Maybe. I don't know. Do you like remember anything about that? I was old enough to know what was going on, and I was like, whoa, I feel like I shouldn't be watching this. Is this game on Steam? Nah, this is a Frankenstein situation, Chad. Is this game hella loud to you guys? This is super loud to me. Let's turn it down. What the?
Hi, my name's Jane.
Here we go.
know each other, but that's about to
Here
change.
we go.
You're going to get to know a lot about me. Maybe even more
Here we
than
go.
you imagine. This whole thing's kind of like a blind date. I mean, here we are in your brand new Corvette, riding along the super information highway. Put your big muscular arm around me and whisper sweet things in my ear. And I promise you,
Like the white sheet backdrop.
But only you make the right move.
I can't hear what she's saying.
Just imagine watching me get propositioned by my sleazeball
The
boss.
bike
Why,
is like 5 meters away from her.
You can turn me into a nun. Imagine that. Me? A nun? Huh! I don't think so. But if
Oh, eyes are up here.
God knows what you'll do with that hot little mouse of yours.
I need to play this game with the eye tracker thing.
This game is full of life.
The eye
Do right
tracker.
by me, and I guarantee I'll do right by you. But please don't turn me into a nun. I'm not that kind of girl. I've got a reputation.
Can't
What
hear
I'm telling
her over
everyone
her
is Microwave Jane, because they say I heat up faster than any other. And when the fire chief visited, he wrote up a new code.
What's she saying?
Between my thighs. And in the Coast Guard complained that I was creating tsunamis in my waterbed. And then the Pope visited and said I was the only person on Earth that did mine 4 times than he had. Now the president's filed a restraining order claiming I have an interest in the Washington Monument. Oh, you men can be so vicious. Look at me. Just look at me. Do I look like that type of girl? Well, if you think I'm that type of girl, you got another thing coming, mister. Because I don't do one-night stands, I don't date musicians, and I don't roll over just because you brought in this game. Fair warning, I'll be resisting your every move and enjoying your every mistake. I trust it won't be the first time you make mistakes with the opposite sex. Now listen up, the rules of the game are real simple. You see, I meet this guy in a parking lot. Now you are supposed to identify with this guy. I mean, you in your own perverse, simple-minded way are supposed to be him. Got it? Now if you make the right moves, I end up with this schlep. That is, I end up with you. But if you get real lucky, you end up saving me from the bad guy. You become my hero. And as the hero's reward, guess what? You get to take me home and have your own degenerate little way with me. Of course, if you make the wrong move, you may just end up playing with your little mouse the rest of the night. It's all up to you. Are you game? Then come with me and you'll soon discover why plumbers never wear ties when I'm around.
Oh,
Don't keep me in suspense. Give me the full story.
Looks like Leto's wearing a tie. Oh, Daytona. Yay. Inverted. Was that Panda on the race car? What's that? The Panda thing. What is that? It's like a really poorly photoshopped like panda on a parts. Whoop. Oh, hi there, Janelle. How's it going, Janelle? I was watching your latest Star Trek vid, by the way. Good work. Yeah, Star Trek Voyager?
Yeah, it's me. Leave your message at the beep and I'll come back to you.
Yeah, good work.
It's your mother. Now get your ass out of bed. I know you're there, John. John? I said get up, John. John, if you don't pick up this phone, I'll be
Equal
in your
ogling.
face in 5 minutes.
Whoa, whoa, this guy's pretty ripped.
Yeah, Ma.
Does he look familiar? Is this guy
My bird.
in other stuff?
Very funny. I want you to wear that nice tie I bought for you.
The polka dot tie? Get out of here. That sucks.
What did you say?
It's seersucker. I hate seersucker.
Polka dots are not seersucker. Just wear it. It'll make a good impression.
On who? The rats? Ma, I'm a plumber. Remember?
Just do it for your mother.
Ma.
John.
Yeah, okay. Okay, whatever you
Now,
want.
what have you done?
But plumbers don't wear ties.
Boiling and garlic.
He's got to say it.
Don't get smart with me. Why haven't you asked her out?
Ma, I think it's pretty obvious.
What did you say?
I said she's pretty, but it's obvious I haven't had time.
Well, you better make time, mister. You two are perfect together. She'll make a nice little home.
Oh, do you have issue? Did you stream this, Barf?
Mark my words, it's
Oh, I'm sad I
imaginary
missed
heaven.
I
this.
think I'll wait till I get there.
Stop smart-mouthing with me, young man. Why
This is
is
the
I
most
haven't
scuffed
seen
game
you
I've
with
ever
any
streamed to
woman?
date.
Why is
It
that,
is
John?
debatable
Don't
whether
you
this
like
is a
women
game,
anymore?
Mr. Dude.
John, are you gay?
No, Ma. I'm not gay.
Thank heaven. Then what is it with you? Why haven't I met any of your girlfriends?
None are right for you, Ma.
You mean for all
Judy
the
says,
women
do we
out
get to
there
see your
you
boobs?
can't
You
find
talking about the mom?
one to marry?
One's easy. I was going to marry 3 at the same time. Cheaper in the long run. Figure at least one will last me a lifetime.
Yeah.
That's the warranty they give you when you buy a water
Cut
faucet.
the crap and listen to me. It's time you got married.
Why the inverted color
I need grandchildren. I
images?
need my only child to bear fruit. And in my lifetime, don't you love your mother?
Ma, just drop it, okay?
No, I won't. Amy's perfect for you. Poor thing's just waiting for you, John.
She's not my type.
And what is your type? Some biker slut? You hate me. Don't you? You hate my guts. Well, don't you? Go on, admit
Ma,
it.
it's just...
I'm sick and tired of you.
Hello?
Oh, we're recording. Don't you worry now.
You there, Jane?
Hello, Daddy.
Where are you, Jane?
Yeah.
You called me. Don't you know where I'm at?
How the hell am I supposed to know that? Now, where the hell are you?
I'm home, Daddy.
What the hell?
Do
you
I
doing
even
home?
need to hold a controller for this game?
Daddy, come in, please.
Why the hell aren't you married yet, Jane? In that last scene, that bitch of a mother told her son to have kids. Now I'm telling you, I want some too. Your clock's a ticking. Now, why the hell haven't you been productive?
I haven't had time, Daddy.
For Christ's sake,
This
girl,
isn't a game.
How long does it take these days? You ain't that busy. Now, damn it, Jane, you get on the stick and make
This
some
is like
babies
playing
before
Death Stranding.
father,
Damn.
before he dies. Honey, why don't don't you come down to the lodge with me Friday night?
The lodge?
Oh, porters don't wear ties.
Yeah, well, maybe they're geeks and dorks, but they can make babies in less time than it takes you to put on shoes.
That's just the problem. Daddy, I gotta get to my new job.
New job? What happened to the last one?
Oh, all the guys kept hitting on me.
What? Did you hit him back? You should have hit him back. Who the hell were they? No one hits my daughter.
It's okay, Daddy, it's okay. It didn't hurt. Love you. Have a nice day, Daddy-o.
Oh, it's not even video. It's stills. It's just pictures. It's not even video. Why is her dad Biff? Good old Biff Tannen. Why don't you make like a tree and get out of here? Oh, those. Oh, my. Oh, Lord, those with heart conditions? Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Johnny, be good. Oh, 16-bar blues, baby. Wait, why is that cowboy music? Janelle says, Sidekick Detective on 3DO is a much better experience.
Stop it!
Oh, really? Yeah. Man, that guy's ripped, though. Playing air guitar with the puncher? Yeah, this guy's cool. He is wearing a tie. He's wearing the one his mom bought him, right?
This is cool.
There's a code to get rid of the censored stuff. Of course there is.
What I wouldn't give to
Nude code.
All right.
Okay. We are putting it down.
Whoa. I'd call that better living through chemistry. This is Harry Armas. Welcome aboard. Please extinguish all smoking materials during this story, because it's
How's it going,
hot
Maddie?
enough as it is. And fasten your seatbelts, because I'm about to turn this story over to you. Your mission.
He's kind of on beat. He's like, yeah, he's kind of rapping to it, right?
These two lovebirds together. You know how difficult it is in real life. One wrong move,
Good gracious,
and you're
ass
sitting home
bodacious.
alone on a Saturday night. One wrong move here, and the consequences for these lovers could be dire and unexpected.
I'll
Fair
have some
warning,
more fun.
sport. Go ahead, make their day, and your choice. But you better make it.
So, who do you want to make the first move? If you want John to do it, hit A now.
Who makes the first move? Man?
Jane may be daddy's girl, but
Jane?
she's no slouch when it comes to getting what she wants. Besides, John's really a whim. Jane makes a move on him before he can count to 10.
We can do something.
Watch out,
Yes,
John.
Janelle.
These two aren't ready to meet each other yet. Have them do it later on.
Jane may be daddy's girl, but she's no slouch when it comes to getting
We can
what she
fail.
wants.
Like, we can
Besides,
lose the
John's
game.
really a whim. Jane makes a move on him before he can count to 10.
Are you
Watch
ready?
out, John.
So, who do you want to make the
I
first
feel
move?
like we gotta make
If
the
you want
guy
John
make the
to
first
do it,
move, right?
hit A now.
This is tough. Yeah, this is a very hard choice. It's a more difficult choice than
Jane may be daddy's girl, but she's
The
no
end of Last
slouch
of Us.
when it comes to getting what she wants. Besides, John's really a whim.
break
Jane makes a move
the
on him
societal
before he can
gender
count to 10.
norms.
Watch out, John.
I like it, Yehudi. I like it. Oh, break down the walls.
Hi, John.
We've got to stop meeting like this, baby.
Cool tie.
Better than a single
At least he
one.
listens to his mom.
Yeah, baby.
You are single.
Yes, very. Unfortunately, I'm in a rush. First day at a new job.
He looks like Donkey Kong.
Call me sometime.
Yes, he does.
I'll call you tonight. How's tonight? Can I call you tonight?
DK.
Anytime. Like I said, you can call
Save me from this game, Charles.
I mean, anytime. And if you want anything, all you have to do is...
Walnuts, walnuts. Coconut, coconut. Fish.
Ooh, oh, she just CQC'd him?
God, what a smile. What a body. What a kiss. She's a 15. No, a 20. She's a damn 1,000. And I got her number. I can't believe it. Well, I didn't exactly get it. She gave it to me. How could she give me her number? She doesn't even know me. She's a slut. I could be an axe murderer. I don't care if she's aggressive and bold. She probably just uses men for her own selfish, perverted purposes. She's probably afraid of a commitment. Probably never had a real relationship. She won't give a damn if I don't have an orgasm. Selfish bitch. She'll just use me. God, I don't believe it. We're perfect together.
Oh, Plumber on a bike.
Wait a minute. Something.
Look at the letters on his bike, by the way. They're like the bike spelling is all crooked.
Wrong. The area code. Which area code? What the frig area code is it? LA's got at least a dozen. I know.
This game makes Super Seducer look like Shakespeare. Yeah, at least that game is like more like a game. It has video.
So easy. Too easy. God, I love it.
This is this a game over?
Damn, I should have gone after her. What if I never see her again? I know. I'll put a note with my number on her windshield. Nah, she won't buy it. A beauty like that gets hit on all the time. Damn, if she doesn't call, I'll die. Man, I gotta get to work. No, this is more important than work. Oh God, I have to wait for her. I know. I'll play with her rearview mirror till she comes back.
What made you want to play this game today? I wanted to play it yesterday, but I was not feeling very well. And I was ready to play this game, so it just felt like playing today. Everything was working and up and running, so...
Your qualifications are outstanding.
The game was over the moment you put on a tie.
Yes, I
True.
know I promised you a job, but what happened was completely out of my control.
Oh, was it take your damn clothes off time?
Just an hour ago. I'm sure you'll find another job soon.
But Mr.
Oh, it's Thresher.
I came all the way from El Monte. I was looking forward to this job so much. And I do love
This guy deserves an Academy Award.
Like the muggers or the dirt or the slums only 2 blocks away, or the trash or the homeless, or the poverty or the crime or the potholes.
Oh,
or every
boy.
other person asking for a handout. But I do love L.A.
There. Please, call me Mark.
Oh, God, this is the most humiliating experience of my entire life.
Oh, don't worry, Jane. If you're looking for work, you'll have lots of humiliating experiences.
Oh, but isn't there something here for me? I know. I'll start in the mailroom. I'll empty trash. Look, can I clean up offices? I'll even make coffee. I can work my way up the organization. I just need someone to give me a chance, please.
Oh, it gets much worse, Candy.
I don't have a lot of money. I was counting on this job, praying for this. Oh, God, Mark.
It gets worse.
I'm desperate.
Life isn't that harsh. Give Jane something to hope for.
Poor Jane. She got turned away.
Note, you must be 18 or over to take a look at this decision.
You know, perhaps something can be worked out after all.
Yes?
Take your clothes off, Jane.
I beg your pardon?
You know, we get at least 200 qualified applicants for every position here. It's those people who do that little extra thing. They're the ones who get ahead.
Keep my clothes on? You can't be serious.
I'm not whistling Dixie, Jane. Now, if you're serious about this job, you'll follow my first directive and remove your clothing.
Here? Now?
Read my lips.
No one told me about this part of the interview. I remember when I was just a little girl and I got lost in the park and I felt so alone. I couldn't find my dad.
Weinstein,
No one
oh
around.
God.
No one was around. I just sat down and blew my little head off until...
Take your damn clothes off!
Now,
I have
see
a good
how
one,
your
Janelle.
sick curiosity led Jane into this mess? My God, what kind of perverted monster?
Jane says no to this disgusting proposal.
If you really enjoyed the shower scene in this storyline, check out this decision.
Wait, what?
Jane says no to this disgusting proposal.
If you really enjoyed the shower scene in this storyline, check out this decision.
Jane says
I
no
have
to this
negative
disgusting
30,000
proposal.
points.
You promise I'll get the job if I do this one thing, Mr. Thrasher?
This little gesture will prove you're a team player, Jane. You have my word you'll get the job.
It's pretty good.
I guess
Pretty
we'll
good
do
score.
it like
Yeah.
this one time, won't it?
Of course it will. You'll be very happy here working under me.
Well, okay then.
Why don't you get comfortable? Take a seat in that other chair. Now that's better. That's the spirit. I knew you could do it. Hope you don't mind being videotaped.
Oh, Mr. Thrasher, Mark, I don't mind if you don't.
Oh, hi, Corpse.
You think I'm an idiot? You think you can waltz in here with that perky little face and those bouncy little breasts of yours and you get whatever you want? I'm gonna teach you a lesson you'll never forget.
Oh, is he gonna stab her?
No way! Bitch, no one does that to me.
Oh, Thrasher.
Oh, it's time, baby.
What's John doing?
I'm leaving.
Help me, help!
Ooh.
Run, Jane, run!
Why is it making
A
clown
damsel in
noises?
distress? Chased by a killer wielding a letter opener?
The slide whistle. Pew,
Well, sport, you
pew.
think you can handle this choice?
Hey, what's up,
without giving the
Arizona?
lowest score in the history of this game?
Who the hell are you?
I'm taking over this story.
Notorious, do you have a slide whistle?
Over my dead body.
You need one. You need one. We need to redeem blow the slide whistle. Pew.
It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. Okay, I'm taking it over.
Give it to me.
No, it's mine.
Last of Us on grounded mode would be less painful to this, probably.
Phew. Finally got rid of that obnoxious character. And then that horrible music. Name's Thelma. I'm what's known as a takeover artist, wanted in 30 states for hijacking fiction. Probably seen my face at the post office for terrorizing those Book of the Month Club romance novels. Now, if this is the first time you've had a story hijacked, well, buckle up, because I'm...
They blurred the logo on her gi.
Now, let's review the story up to this point. I'll just look at the choices you've made so far.
If we die, I think I have to start over again.
I see.
This doesn't have subtitles? I don't think so. I don't think it does.
How could you...
Hey, what's up, Jeff? Thank you for the raid, dude. Let me give you a little shout. What's up, man? Welcome in, guys. We're playing Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. This is barely a game.
I don't believe it.
Oh, hell yeah. You started God of War 2, dude. Congrats,
Were you
man.
raised in a barn? These are the most
God of War 2 might be my favorite in the series.
I have ever seen.
Run, Jane, run. Run, John, run.
John heroically dashes off to save Jane.
John's not going to resort to violence. It's not politically correct these days. Choose this decision if you think he's man enough to try something else. Run, Jane, run. Run, John, run.
What is the second option?
John's not going to resort to violence. It's not politically correct these days. Choose this decision if you think he's man enough to try something
I
else.
have minus 120,000. Oh, my score. I think I'm getting a game over here. Okay. Oh, let's have John sell his body to Thrasher. Thrasher's like, Thrasher goes to John, take your damn clothes off. Yeah, Thrasher is that guy's name, yeah. What's this music? Jeff, thanks for the raid. I appreciate it.
Help me, help!
I'm sorry you had to bring your people into this mess.
Stop right there, mister.
Let her go. She's nothing but trouble.
My apologies.
Tie. From your mother?
Yeah, how did you know?
Only a mother could give a son a tie like that.
Well, I had to wear it because
You know, you've got a beautiful body.
Nah, I'm not sorry.
I ride motorcycles, too. Don't you just love the feeling of the power between your legs?
I never really thought about it that way.
Don't be shy. Now, I know it's awkward. I've seen a lot of young men like you confused about their feelings.
Confused? Well, yeah, I have been kind of messed up.
Like I said, I know a lot about you. I can see it in your eyes. By the way, my name's Mark.
My name's John.
You're not confused now about your feelings, are you?
Well, I kind of...
This audio... Whoa.
Why don't we go someplace quiet where we can talk man to man? What do you say?
Oh, man to man.
Sure, why not?
I think this is the good ending.
Right. Not all men are dorks and geeks. Some are dorks and some are geeks and some are...
Hi, mister!
Would you like
You want to wrestle?
You're not really that way, are you? Of course not. Try again.
What? That's a game over? I'm offended. This is the most offensive thing about this game. Really, game?
Unicorns don't really like dancing, right? Stop.
Oh, game over for being gay. Okay, game.
Not. Try again.
That is like the worst thing about
Run,
this.
John, run.
I have minus 245,000 points. Wow, game. Wow, game.
Run!
Oh, the banana. So is Thresher trying to stab her? What is anyone even trying to do? Yes, this must have been fun to make, though. Oh, it's plumbing time. What's up, Lotus? How's it going?
Help me, help! Run, Jane, run!
Is that Comic Sans? Oh, good morning, Lotus. You just woke up. Nice, nice. God, this audio quality. It's so crackly and good. Are these QuickTime events? What's happening? Why was she on the train tracks? That's another good question.
Jane, I'm here. Hold on.
I love FMVs. Me too, Lotus. But this is not... It's not even FMV, it's just a bunch of pictures, man. It's a JPEG game. We should get together and make Plumbers Don't Wear Ties 2. We could make this in PowerPoint. There are worse games out there? Oh yeah, 100%. I'd rather play this than Silver Surfer on NES. At least I could play this game. Let's play Silver Surfer, I just die in 2 minutes.
Call the police.
Whoa, whoa, no police. Don't call the police.
You're going to jail for what you did to me.
What'd he do to you?
He wanted me to strip for him to get a job.
You're disgusting.
Can we keel Thresher? Oh.
Go, call the police.
Wait a minute. Whoa. I can make an offer you won't refuse. There's no way you'll refuse it. It's been proven in many, many movies.
What? A real job? Like in Working Girl?
No, I'm offering you a lot more than that. Try $5 million.
$5 million? For what?
What's
One
happening?
night with you.
I cannot believe how disgusting this story is. In the name of women throughout the world, I demand this story be stopped right now. I'm sorry, but I cannot allow this sexist trash to continue. I am going to liberate... What are you doing here?
The sound is off. You would rather play this than any Sonic game? Ouch. Damn. Damn.
So much for that liberation front. I'm back in control now.
Are the dogs clapping?
No one takes over my story. Men have been beaten, kicked, slugged, and spat on throughout this sorry tale. I'm telling you, I've had it with these uppity women. They can take over business.
How could anyone refuse? Jane goes for it. Who wouldn't?
You know, Jane's really not that indecent. Choose this decision now.
I mean, we're already like so far into the negative.
How could anyone refuse? Jane goes for
I'm
it.
on my, I think
Who
I'm on my
wouldn't?
last life though, but
You know, Jane's really not that indecent. Choose this decision now.
How could anyone refuse?
no
Jane
turning back
goes
now.
for it. Who wouldn't?
$5 million for a night with her?
Hey, butt out. This is between me and Thresher.
5 million is a life-changing amount of
Let
money.
me get
That's
this
true.
straight. You want to pay me 5 million big ones for a one-night stand?
That's right, sweet cheeks. 5 million to experience your abundant charm.
Hey, bub. 5 million bucks just bought all my charms. Let's get to it.
What about us?
Go
ride your bicycle. You're boring me.
God, I can't believe you're so easy. I should have known. First thing I saw were those slutty eyes of yours.
Sultry eyes, biker. Right, Fletcher? Right, Fletcher?
You know, she's right. Are easy. I overestimated you. For $5 million, I get the whole weekend.
A whole weekend?
You whore.
Hormone? What were you gonna do? Buy me a soda and expect the same thing? I ain't that easy. You want a weekend, it's gonna cost you $7.5 million, buddy.
Well, with that kind of attitude, I just might reconsider this entire proposal.
Now wait just a minute, bub. Your original deal was $5 million for one night, right? So what's $7.5 for 2 nights? I'm giving you a $2.5 million discount.
That's way too rich. 5.5, and that's top dollar.
No way, I ain't no slut. 7.
6.
What?
6 7/8. How much is that anyway?
Too much for you. 5 3/4.
6 6/8.
What's with the colors?
So you got a 50-50 chance to win 25%.
Oh, it's Steiner, man. What's with the colors?
6.5, not a penny more. I need less. I'm serious.
Did I get that new Star Wars game? I did not. No. I'll probably buy it in like 10 years.
No deal.
Oh, all right. Now let's
I do want to play that game, but
He can't even
I'll
make
probably
payments
wait
on
to
his
play that one.
Mercedes. There's no way he's gonna spend $5 million on a prostitute.
Prostitute, you watch your mouth.
Oh, what's happening, man?
Oh, yeah?
This is
What do you
going on
call
so
this?
long.
That's just gonna make me rich. Make me feel
This
like
is
a
so
virgin.
long.
Take more than a weekend to do that.
Shut your mouth. Okay, so I'm easy. So what? Just don't tell my daddy about this one. Come on, Thresher, you got my number. You wore me down. I'll give you a break. You got me for the original price, $5 million for the whole weekend. A deal? What's wrong? You got the money, right? I asked you a question.
Oh,
bud.
hi,
You got $5
Stick.
million for me, or don't you? What? You don't think I'm worth $5 million?
This might be a little not safe for work if you're at work today.
Huh? How about it?
1,000?
Oh, what's with the colors?
You got 1,000 for me?
Yeah, I got 1,000. But it's gotta be for the whole weekend. I got this real nice, real luxurious bachelor pad in Pacoima. What do you say? We got a deal?
No, okay, boss isn't here. That's good.
We'll talk about that over breakfast.
Jane, you can't. He's such a slime ball. How could you? How could you go to bed with him? Jane, I love you. I didn't mean what I said. I mean, but $5 million's nothing compared to our love.
You're a loser.
Shall we, my dear?
But of course. Just one question. How did you know?
Know what, my lovely?
I could be bought.
I've seen a lot of young girls like you, confused about love and money.
Yeah, she went from
In your eyes.
5 mil to 1,000.
Really?
The eyes are everything, my dear.
Are they really slutty like he said?
Yes, my dear, your friend was right.
How long is this thing?
You
Well,
are a slut.
it's over for us.
Then
This
I
is
can't help it.
super
I was
game
born this
over.
way.
Guys wearing a chicken head.
Whatever.
I don't believe it. Daddy will be proud. I'm gonna make it with a geek.
Oh, chicken
Hey,
head.
Thresher, you belong to the lodge?
Oh, it runs bad on PlayStation?
Hey,
This is cool.
congratulations. Now you've really screwed up the story. Think about it. Jane ends up with a hairball and enters the oldest profession in the book. Now John has to face his mother and Amy over dinner. John marries Amy, has 3 children to please his mother, and leads an unremarkable and miserable existence. You just ruined 2 lines.
Uh-oh, I screw up. Could you give me another run?
Oh, we're still in the game. Give me just one more chance. Look at that picture. What is that?
How could anyone refuse? Jane goes for it. Who wouldn't?
Okay, Jane
No,
rejects the power.
Jane's really not that indecent. Choose this decision now.
Dude, no, your art is so like we could make a way better Plumbers Don't Wear Ties 2 if we had purely Notorious's artwork. It would be like a million bajillion times better, dude.
Who do you think you're talking to? Some bimbo? Who the hell do you think she is?
Hey, let the lady speak for herself.
Tell him hell's gonna freeze over before you'd accept such a ludicrous offer. Jane.
Oh, don't tempt me, Frodo.
I loved you the moment we met. I waited for you. I idolized you. I've seen you in my dreams.
They just met.
It is a lot of money.
But what about us? I couldn't stand it. Just knowing you were with him. Even if it is only one night.
What's one lousy night? What were you gonna do? Buy me pizza and expect the same thing?
No, of course not. Jane, it's not that way. I don't want you for a night. I want you for a lifetime.
Oh.
I've been searching for you.
Freudian slip?
I'm leaving.
I'm gonna keep that in the script. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna paste that together.
Hey.
Okay. All right, ready?
Oh, that's
Wait. Wait.
Okay.
All right. Done the top page.
Did
Jane, it's not that way. I don't want you for a
I
night.
spill my
I want you
drink.
for a lifetime.
That was beautiful.
I've been searching for you. I mean, okay, maybe you're not perfect.
They-
Maybe you do like
he
money.
messed up the line and they just kept that. He messed up the line. And they just kept it.
Too much.
I think that's what
You
happened.
are a daddy's girl. Maybe you are spoiled rotten, but you can't be bought. That sort of thing only happens in movies.
Who do you think you're kidding? Happens every day in the streets. How about 1,000 for a couple of hours?
Sure thing, buddy.
We still have wow, right? We still got it, right? Do we not?
Are mine.
Whoa! You're disgusting.
Oh, the sound didn't play.
You two should be perfect together. He's all yours. Come on, Tiger, let's leave these lovebirds alone.
Wait,
Nice.
whoa, wait a minute. Can't leave me here with her. What about the police? Call the police.
Deal's a deal. You called it.
See, Thrasher, you can buy love. You just proved it.
Don't worry, honey. He'll get his money's worth.
Help me. You can't, wait a minute. You can't leave me here.
Did you see Benjamin?
I want to thank you for what you did. That was very brave. No one's ever done anything
Yeah,
like that for me.
Arizona. We gotta make it real FMP.
Did you really mean what you said? You know how you felt about me?
I've never felt like this about anyone.
This is so crazy. I feel so overwhelmed.
I love you so much. It's such a crazy world. If anything should happen, if something should keep us apart, oh, kiss me, Jane. Kiss me as if it were the last time.
Well, congratulations. It's finally getting steamy in the asphalt jungle. I don't believe you've made it this far, especially with a score like yours. Has John won over Jane with his heroics? Will he finally turn his life around and marry the woman of his dreams? Or would you like to see something
With the
completely
gin cocktail
different?
drink. That's
Hey,
great.
Give me the Hollywood ending. I'm a romantic person, you know.
If you didn't like the first choice, choose the second one.
Hey, give me the Hollywood ending. I'm a romantic person, you
Well,
know.
what do you guys want? You guys want the Hollywood ending, or you want
Didn't
something
like the
different?
First choice, choose the second one.
Hey, give me the Hollywood ending. I'm a romantic person, you know.
If you didn't like the first choice, choose
Option
the
3.
second one.
I want the sweet release of death. You like my score? Minus 435,000. All right, give me something different.
John, I'm sorry, but there's something I have to tell you.
Oh God, here it comes. She has some dark secret. She's got a boyfriend. I knew it. Someone this gorgeous has to have a boyfriend. Oh my God. What if she has a disease? Yes, what is it?
I'm a virgin.
Holy Mother of God! This is unbelievable. A woman of her looks and she's still chaste, unspoiled, and she wants me? I'll be the first? I don't believe it. I'm gonna marry a virgin in the 90s. Impossible. God, it's dirty work, but somebody's gotta do it. Okay, so you have a disability. You're not alone, you know. There's lots of people with hidden disabilities. It's not a problem for me.
But it is a problem.
I know. You think sex is dirty and disgusting. So you're saving it for someone who you really love, right?
You don't understand. I want to stay a virgin.
Whoa, wait a minute. Marrying a virgin's one thing, but being married to a virgin is another. Who ever heard of a virgin wife? I don't understand.
I'm going to become a nun.
Oh, yeah, right. Sure, that's a good one. Now, come on, stop teasing me. I'm serious. I love you, Jane. I really do.
And I love you, John, in ways that you'll never know. You see, ever since I was a little girl, I've known in my heart that I would serve God. But to do that, I have to sacrifice many pleasures. The moment we met, I knew you were a kind, gentle man, despite your kinky motorcycle gear. I love you, John, but I have a destiny. You do understand, don't you?
But, I just saved your life. Don't you think you could reconsider? Maybe just for today? Maybe give me some quality time.
John, I'm not a prude. I've dated men. In fact, they called me a PT in high school. I never did figure out what that meant. But I've never, ever given any of them quality time. Come with me to church this Sunday and I'll show you some real quality time.
But wait. You see, I have this problem. It's congenital. Had it from the day I was born.
Oh, you poor thing. What is it? Can I help?
Well, you see, I get these urges deep down inside. Sometimes they're uncontrollable unless it's taken care of, like right away.
And you're having those urges right now?
Oh, it's bad. I mean, really bad. Maybe you could just help me out this one time.
I was born with the same problem. And one time, the urge became almost uncontrollable.
Yes, and...
I came very, very close.
And what happened?
It was awful.
I bet it was. What happened? Please, details.
It took all my strength. The devil was in my soul that night, but I fought him off and...
Oh,
God,
the devil was in my
saved
soul.
virginity.
Yeah, thank God.
And thank you for saving it for me. My life would have been ruined if I'd lost it.
Oh, yeah, ruined. Saving virgins is my specialty.
I'll pray for your soul.
Right, he could use that.
Can I at least buy you dinner?
Oh, I'd love to, but I've already got plans. At my mother's.
What a nice son.
Oh, the chicken.
Nice tie. Your mother give it to you?
She liked the tie.
Well, you've done it again. All John wanted was a little nookie, and you matched him with a nun wannabe? And now he's headed for dinner with his mother, who's arranged a shotgun wedding. Fine ending you created.
You actually believe that the other ending's better than this one?
Yes, game. Minus 345,000. Did my score go up?
Hey, give me the Hollywood ending. I'm a romantic
All
person,
right,
you know.
the Hollywood ending.
I've never felt like this before. Never.
Me either, ever.
So we got points for the nun ending? Is this Star Wars music?
And park. I mean talk.
I mean,
I'd like that.
What, talk or park?
Talk, for now.
I'm just testing.
What about your work? I thought today was real busy for you.
You just cleared up my schedule.
Oh. You just cleared up my
John, I
schedule.
want to know everything about you. Where you live, what kind of work you do. That's so god-awful important. I like a man who takes his work seriously. I want to meet your mother and...
Jane, hold on a sec. I don't want us to get started on the wrong foot here. There's something you have to know.
Yes? What is it, dear?
Well, you see, it's
I'll
about
fix
my
the
work.
K on your bike.
I'm really a plumber.
Oh, I just love your sense of humor. You're such a joker.
No, I'm serious. I'm really a plumber.
John, plumbers don't wear ties. Now, come on, stop fooling around.
They said they said the thing.
Why don't we get something to eat? I'm hungry. You have plans for dinner?
No, I don't have plans for dinner anymore.
Then why don't we go to my place? I'll cook something for you.
You cook?
Well, if it doesn't work out, we can call for pizza.
That sounds great.
What? My cooking or my pizza?
It doesn't matter. You've got me eating out of your hand already. Now, let's just pretend I was a plumber. Would it matter to you?
Now stop it! You're such a jokester.
I'm really a plumber. My nickname's Rooter. Okay, what if I was a janitor or a garbage collector? Would it matter?
John, I love who you are right now. What's wrong with being an account rep? What's the big deal? Why do you want to be someone you're not? Just be yourself, John.
I'm trying.
I want to know who's behind this. Give me the credits.
The third choice end this thing.
You really want to do this again?
That's it, folks. Bye.
Wait, the middle choice. Listen.
Wow. You really want to go through this again?
That's it, folks. Bye.
Even the game is like, wow, you really want to play this again?
Wow. You really want to go through this again?
I want to know who's behind this. Give me the credits.
Give me the credits. Give it to me. Whoa! There he is, Thresher. Who's this guy? People spent money to make this? Probably not a lot. But yeah. It was an experimental time for games. Could you imagine getting a CDI and then getting this? Alright. That's Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. Well, I think we have finished it. What a ride. Wow.
Hi, my name's Jen. We hardly know each other, but that's about to change. You're going to get to know
No, I can't do that again. I can't do that again. Oh boy. What a game. Maybe another time we can make the other choices and see the alternate material. Alright. We could play something for a little bit and then I'll probably call it here, but well, for the time being. Oh, what's up, Rom? What's going on, man? Oh, dude, we just beat Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, man. It's over. It's over. That was very damaging, actually. Oh, yeah, I got a haircut. Yeah, chopped it all off. How's it going, Rom? Happy Monday, man. You missed the ending. Sad. Very sad. There's a PS5 port in development. Good. Good, Judy. That's good. Good. Finally, the PS5's power can be harnessed to the fullest. Diggity down. Oh, you know what this is from, Rom. I know you know what this is. Oh yeah. Oh, Rom knows exactly what this is. If you had the community help you remake this game, what would you have to play the roles? I want Notorious as John. I know that. But this time it's Clowns Don't Wear Ties. Starring Notorious as the main character. Full clown makeup John. Yep. Yep. And it's Notorious. Yeah. That's what's gonna be. Alright. So I'm gonna play a little bit of Midnight Suns because this is what I've been playing. This is what I've been playing in my free time. Oh, it's Morbid time. Yes, I got the DLC too because everybody said I should get it, so I got it. Yeah, Jeff. Get to bed, man. I appreciate the raid, dude. Congrats on beating God of War and starting God of War 2. That's my favorite one, man. God of War, I love the God of War 2 is like the Back to the Future 2 of the series. Because like you have to go back in time, right? To prevent a thing from happening. Right? That's how God of War 2 is, right? You fight the Sisters of Fate so you can change your fate and go back in time, right? Something like that. It's like, it's so cool, man. You don't remember? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's something like, it's wild, dude. God of War 2 is a fun ride. I hear Midnight Suns is good. Jeff, I can't put this game down. I am utterly hooked to Midnight Suns. Like, I can't stop playing this game. This is one of those games where after I play it, I'm thinking about this game. Like when I'm at work, I think about this game. I think about like, oh man, like what kind of Spider-Man builds can I do? What kind of team ups can I do? You know. This game has me in a vice grip. This game is outstanding. So I want to play some of this game and show you guys what I'm talking about. I feel like this game maybe flew under a lot of people's radar. It came out at a time when a lot of games were coming out. Right now, GMG has a sale in this game, and I think it's a good deal and worth getting. So yeah. You refunded Street Fighter 6? Is that... Oh no. It runs bad? Even with the 2080? Oh no, dude. Is it a bad port? Dude, I can't handle that anymore. I can't handle another bad PC port. I can't handle it, man. Versus mode is fine? Jeez. Oh no, dude. Why does this keep happening? Maybe, I don't know. Well, this is a beta, though. It's not, like, out yet. Well, alrighty. Well, I'll probably, like I do with most games, wait and see. Wait and see before, yeah, I jump in. It's still a beta. Capcom, though, it's surprising. Capcom's kind of on the ball with the PC ports. Like, they kick ass with the PC versions. Like, that's kind of surprising. Capcom does a really good job with their PC conversions. So that's very surprising. They usually kick ass with the PC ports. All the Resident Evil games, Monster Hunter, they're all good. Huh. For some reason, at some point, the demo, it just tanks. I hope that's just a beta issue and not the game. But it's good. It's good you got a refund though, you know, on the pre-order. It's good. So you're just gonna play on PlayStation? It's probably the safer bet. I would rather play it on PC. I would much rather play it on PC because I don't believe in paying for a subscription fee to play multiplayer. I really don't believe in that. But if you can't run it, then what choice do you have, right? What can you do? Guess we just, yeah, gotta wait and see. Oh, who's the Yosh Squad? Oh, so funny thing. I tried to make Hulk Hogan, and I tried to make Hulk Hogan, and I ended up with Techno Viking. So this is my guy. So, oh, we got Techno Viking. Oh my god, my game's running like shit right now. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Oh, y'all forgot about Techno Viking. Well, he's part of the Midnight Suns. Y'all better not forget. Oh my god, why is my game running like this? My game's also hella loud in my headphones. But yeah, Jeff, yeah, get some rest, dude. Yeah, have a good one, man. Thanks for the raid. I'm sorry to hear about Street Fighter, man. That's really, really unfortunate. But yeah, take it easy, man. Get some rest. Nice early sleep will be good. Yeah, I'll show you the team. Well, the team was, well, oh, look, it's a dog. And you can pet the dog. For some reason, I can't pet the dog. Oh my god, this is running so bad. The team is kind of, you want to rotate the guys. You want to use everybody. And they're all very good too. I think there's nobody I can talk to, so we could just jump into a mission here. So one thing that has like really has me hooked is this is running worse than Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. Oh my god. So one thing that really has me hooked is these missions, they just infinitely generate. And the combat in this game is like a 10 out of 10. So whenever new missions pop up, I'm just like, forget the story. I'm just gonna do these random pop-up missions with like cool superheroes and not do the story at all, because the combat is aces in this game. Like, if you guys have played XCOM, this game is pretty much that. This game is very similar to XCOM, but with a lot of RNG taken out of it. They've replaced the RNG element with like a card draw system. I guess that's the RNG, is you draw cards, and so you won't always get the abilities that you need, but you can kind of manipulate your hand by using the game mechanics to kind of flip the odds into your favor. I guess that's where the chance stuff comes in. Alright, so this is Spider-Man mission, so we have to take Spider-Man. We can pick 3 guys. So I'm gonna pick Strange because he's a very good support style character, and then Spider-Man pairs up well with Iron Man, I think, most times. So we're gonna go with this is the full Avengers team. Yeah, this is just Avengers right here. So let's do this. Just like in the movies. Yeah. Yeah, look at them. Yeah. Yeah. Then they all turn to ash. Damn, yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. Spider-Man don't wear ties. Take your damn clothes off. I wonder if OBS is making this game like run like doo-doo right now. This is running very, very bad. But But yeah, I can't stop playing this game, man. It's because of the combat. The combat really has me, and I don't like card games. RE4. Yeah, look at RE4 loading screen. Also, my game may have crashed. No. Okay, yeah. I don't really like card games. This is like sort of plays like a deck builder style game, and I'm not into those. But the combat in this game is kind of better than XCOM. It's way more addictive, and it's way less frustrating because there's no percentages. When everything's telegraphed, so when enemies are going to hit you, they're going to hit you. When you go to hit an enemy, it's just going to hit them. It's just going to do what it's supposed to do. All the decision making is in building the deck and stacking the deck. And it's pretty darn good.
Get to the trucks and grab those
What do we got
artifacts
in our
before
hand
they
here?
roll out.
Alright, we've drawn our cards here. Got Spider-Man attack. Is this game too loud, by the way? Let me turn it down if it is. We got like a couple good. We drew some good Doctor Strange cards. It's pretty loud. Okay, we can do something about that. Did you have a custom character at the start? Yeah, you make your own guy, and the story revolves around him. My guy looks like a dummy because I tried to make Hulk Hogan and just ended up with Techno Viking. But yeah, you make your own guy. And if you do side missions, you can use not your guy and just use superheroes, which I kind of like. I would kind of rather use, like, you know, Spider-Man and Iron Man rather than Techno Viking from the dollar store. There we go. All right. Bolt of Baltac, enhanced with 4 heroism. All right, so Spider-Man has this. This is quick attack, which means if I KO somebody, it doesn't count as a card play. I'm kind of blocking it, but you can see right here I have 3 card plays. That means I can just play 3 cards, which is not a lot. But if I use this quick attack and KO someone with it, that play is refunded. So it's basically a free attack if I KO someone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this quick kick. I want to attack this guy. Oh, this little pallet, this thing is in the way. I wanted to kick him into the explosive. I wanted to kick him into this explosive tank here. Damage a bunch of dudes. We can't do that. Yeah. There we go. We'll kick this guy into Jabroni guy back there. It'll kill Jabroni guy because he's got only 1 hit point. And it should be a kill. And we'll get the card play back. This is too much thinking for me. It's a lot at once, but the game teaches you how it works. It was a lot at first for me too, but I understand it now, and yeah, it's kind of second nature to me now because the game eases you into it. It's a lot to explain at once, for sure. This is on sale, yeah, at GMG. I would recommend getting the full. There's like a version that comes with the season pass. And it's more expensive to buy the game and then buy the season pass, even though they're both on sale. Just get the pack that comes with both, and you'll save money. I bought the base game because I didn't know if I was gonna like it, so I just bought the base game. I ended up loving it, and I was like, I gotta have Morbius and Deadpool, so I bought the season pass after. It ended up being more money because I bought them a la carte, you know, individually. Don't do that. Just buy the full thing. If you end up getting it. So, let's see here. I'll play one more attack. No, I'll play... Yeah, I'll play one more attack. What can we do? This, we can almost kill that guy. Let's enhance that attack damage. Yes. And then we can KO that guy. Always pay more for Morb. Always.
Sometimes I even impress myself.
It's Morb in time. So all my attack cards do more damage now. Now we can one-hit KO this guy. We can one-hit KO back a lot of these guys, actually. We can take that guy off the board. Yeah, let's take him off the board. I don't know if anybody has played Into the Breach, but the combat in this is actually a little bit similar to Into the Breach in that every move is telegraphed, so you can predict everything that's going to happen. It's up to you to just make the right decisions to circumvent damage or whatever. I haven't heard that in a while. I'm gonna use my last card play, Agamotto's Gaze. Draw the last 2 attack cards played. Next turn, I get 4 card plays. That's a good card. Good card. We'll redraw 2 of my last attack cards.
What this battle requires.
Yes, good. I have 2 really heavy hitting cards here. That card does 251 damage. I have 2 of those. That's super duper good. Next turn, we're kind of primed to do a ton of damage. We can actually kill this guy with the pallet.
I'm hungry.
We can kill this guy. Let's kill him with Spider-Man. Get him, Spider-Man. So environmental attacks don't take card. They don't take card plays. They just take heroism. I'm blocking a lot of HUD elements, but there we go. That's my heroism. I have 4 of them now. Those hero points you can use to do special abilities or environmental attacks. They don't cost card plays. You can blow up barrels and knock down telephone poles and
This is cool.
do all kinds of environmental stuff, and they don't cost card plays. We're out of card plays, we're out of moves, so we're done. The game even tells you who's getting damaged. This guy's gonna attack Doctor Strange, he's gonna stun him. This guy's gonna attack Spider-Man, that guy's gonna attack Spider-Man, so we know that Spider-Man's gonna take a lot of damage. But that's what it is. That's what I like. Like, the game telegraphs what's gonna happen. So you can kind of make your decisions based off of that. It's just not random stuff is happening. Everything is telegraphed, so
You've got nothing to fear.
that guy has counter on him, which means he will attack me every time I attack him. So let's not attack him.
That truck is about to move out. You're running out of
Shit,
time.
even I need that object though that he's protecting. Okay, we can disable the truck. We have to do it. Disable the truck.
Slow them down, but it won't stop them. Get to the artifact before they figure out what happened.
That guy, we can one-hit KO that guy. We got quick kick. That's a quick move. So as long as this is what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I have 1 move, So I'm gonna move Spooderman right here. Spider-Man will move right here. The movement, you only get one movement, so it's very expensive to move a character. So what I've done on this, I've moved Spider-Man right behind this guy so that I can knock him into another guy. We're gonna get a double KO off of this move, and it's a quick attack, and we get the KO, so we refunded that move. So that didn't cost me a card play. That was a free attack, basically. We KO'd 2 guys. That was big value. Big value off of that. Good job, Spooderman. Strange can one-hit KO this guy. Oh, you know what? Let's kill this guy and let's take the stuff. We'll take damage, but that's okay with me. He's gonna counterattack us, and it's probably gonna hurt, but we can take it. Oh, we can 13 damage. That's nothing. That guy's got nothing. He's got nothing. I could take the loot, and I can keel this guy. 99 damage. How much has he got? 96 HP. We can keel him. Keel him now. Keel. This is a Doctor Strange match. Doctor Strange is making all the good plays. We got the supplies. That's the objective. That thug was ended. That guy was super ended. There's one guy left. I'm out of moves, but I have 2 heroism points, so I can jump on this pallet maybe and attack him if one of my guys is in a good enough position. We are not. We actually can't do anything. I can't do anything. I'll just end my turn. That guy's gonna attack Iron Man. Iron Man has not taken damage, so it'll be okay.
Watch the paint job.
Iron Man's done nothing this match. I've gotten 0 Iron Man cards. Here we go.
Ready to smack around a few red shirts?
Here we go. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. What do we got? Heads up. Give 72 block to an ally. That's not very good for this situation because nobody's in danger. We have these guys on the ropes. Iron Man can mark a target. Okay. The music is way too epic for what the gameplay is. Like, yeah, to me, the music is perfect because this game is intense. Like, I have the game on hard, and this game is hard. Like, every tactical decision really matters, and so this music, because I understand the rules, works. For you, you're just looking at a bunch of cards and numbers, so it's probably like doesn't fit. But to me, this is intense. This mission's easy, but yeah. Alright, the next 2 environmental attacks cost 0 heroism and deal plus 23 damage, plus 2 moves this turn. There's nobody standing next to dangerous items. So that kinda sucks. Forceful knockback towards Spider-Man. Dun, dun, dun. I can see the code. Mark. Let's mark this. Hulk? I'm pretty sure Hulk is in this game. Juggernaut? I wish. Oh my god, I wish Juggernaut will. Oh, wow. Oh, Juggernaut. Colossus? His sister's in this game, I think. Let's mark this guy. If you kill marked targets that are KO'd grant you a refunded card. So if we kill this guy, we get the card plate back. And he's vulnerable, so he takes more damage. So I think we can KO this guy kind of easy. Let's knock this guy into this guy. We're gonna significantly damage him, and we're gonna KO Jabroni back there. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Let's go, Spider-Man. Magic. Yeah. Magic's in this game. Yeah. I didn't know who she is before playing this game. This game has introduced me to a lot of heroes that I was not very familiar with. Axe of Angaramus right now is doing 251 damage. That will kill this guy and refund the card. So let's do it. The animations are so good in this game, man. They're so good. Give me that card play back. Yeah. Give me that card play back. Yeah. Let's interrogate this asshole too. Yeah. Interrogate. Maybe he'll give us some money.
I have ways of meeting
It's Marvel time. What's up, Bryson? It's Marvel, baby. 62 for game and season pass. No. There should be the game that comes with the season pass. It's like an ultimate edition. It's cheaper than that. It's like $40 or something. I'm pretty sure. End turn. Oh yeah, 24 damage. Yeah, okay, dude. Oh, reinforcements are coming? Okay. Okay. Let's finish the mission. Recover them supplies.
You know what to do.
Oh, I got it. I got this. Get it, Spider-Man. Yeah. Waterboard him with magic? Hell yeah, dude. Alright, defeat remaining thugs to complete the mission. What have we got? So one cool mechanic is you can redraw. You have 2 redraws. So if there's a card you don't like or don't need, you can redraw it, throw it away, and get a chance at another card. Which is a very cool mechanic because you can, that's the way you can kind of stack your deck. You have cards that you don't need or use. Iron Man is in a perfect position to knock this guy into this guy. So let's do it. Forceful knockback. Let's go, Iron Man!
I feel at least 4% stronger than before.
That guy's low life. That does 195 damage. That will kill this guy. Spider-Man, you're up. Environmental attack. Here we go. Use my last movement to jump on this pallet. That should kill him. Yes. We'll use my one delivery left. Yeah. That was an easy one. That was a pretty easy one. Nobody got injured, so yeah. Like XCOM, your guys can get injured. You have to manage your roster. If you field injured heroes, you get serious penalties. Right. Oh. Every time you finish a mission, you get a randomly generated comic book cover, which is cool. I like that. Oh, what's up, Rick? Yeah, this is a turn-based card game, Rick. What's up, man? What's going on, Rick? Rick, I can't stop playing this game, man. I can't stop. Can't stop playing this, dude. I can't stop playing it. It's such a good, like, lurking game. I can, like, listen to someone stream while playing this. Grind out missions and stuff, dude. Put together decks, dude. I can't stop playing it. Can't stop. Rick, we beat. Plumbers don't wear ties. You gonna buy this? Rob, did you get... You see what I was talking about though? There's an edition that comes with both, so you don't have to pay for them both, and you get a discount, like a significant discount. Get that one, and you save money. You like card games? Oh, really? Rick, this is a pretty good one, man. This is a really good one, dude. Look at all these cool cosmetics I can buy for Techno Viking. My guy looks so dumb. Look at how I made my guy look. His combat outfit. I got like the Bret Hart visors on, dude. Ah, man. My guy just looks like a clown. We can unlock other stuff though. We can make him look like a biker. Let's make him look like a biker. I have a ton of money. I can... Yeah, you saved 20 bucks. Yeah. See, don't do what I did, Rom. I made the mistake. Well, I mean, I didn't know I was gonna like the game, so I didn't buy the season pass. And then I bought the game, the cheap one, like the base game. Loved it, and I was like, I gotta get the season pass. So I bought it. It's fine, whatever, you know. But at least, you know, you can save your money. Yeah. Looks Fortnite-y. How dare you? Wait a minute. A lot of these characters are in Fortnite, though, Rick. Right? I'll buy the biker outfit. Let's make a cool biker guy. Where is it? This one? Got some colors. Oh, that looks like Mike. That looks like Michael Jackson. Oh, the white. Okay, I'm getting the Michael Jackson one.
Michael.
That's 225. That's very expensive, but that's worth. Oh, the white one looks so good. All right, let's wear something to match this ridiculous red outfit. Head. Upper face prop. We can wear sweet aviators? Okay. Let's ditch the mask. Aviator colors to go with red. We'll have to buy a different color for that. Let's ditch the mask though. Lower face prop. Can I dress as a clown? I have yet to unlock face paint, white face paint, so that is to be determined. Should I keep the pink aviators?
Say your vitamins, brother.
Should I just keep the pink aviators? This guy's looking actually pretty sick. Oh, Crazy Town fan club member? Yeah, me. Horns. Headband looking like Johnny Lawrence. Ooh, the whole face thing takes away the sunglasses and the mustache, so we can't have that. Oh, put him in a body bag, Johnny. I think we keep this. I think this is it right here. Oh, what's up, Juice? How's it going, man? Juice, we just beat Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. That game is the game is very problematic. Man, this guy looks cool. Alright, we're gonna keep that. What about some... So that's like your hero outfit and then your like normal people outfit, which can't really be customized. You just buy stuff. That shirt says going nowhere, so I'll buy that. You're going nowhere. Street attire, there we go. That's it. I have made Techno Viking.
You're going nowhere.
Yeah, that's my shirt. So after the mission, you come back here to home base and you just talk to people.
Hunter.
And then this is where like the dating game aspect comes in. You have to like build up relationship with these guys to unlock their abilities and stuff. Unlock passives and stuff like that. So I have a level 3 relationship with Nico. I have a level 2 with Tony. I'm level 2 with Doctor Strange, and I'm level 1 with Peter. I should probably hang out with Peter. You don't really date them. But you're building up relationship meter with them. And the higher that is, the more effective they are in combat. The more moves that they get and bonuses they get. So, like, I have a very good relationship with, like, Blade, I think. Nico, I'm pretty okay with her. So, like, she gets, like, nice bonuses in combat. And this game is hard. So, I want those bonuses. But yeah, I think Peter. I like Spider-Man in this game and as a character. So, let's hang out with Peter. And then you want to pick an activity that you think they'll like. Because you get a higher bonus if you pick stuff they like. So you think Peter likes pool lounging, exploring the grounds, or watching a movie. Either way, I get +2 fortitude. So we start mission with the block. So we're getting good bonuses for hanging out with Peter. Which is cool. I think playing pool is a little bit too cool for Peter. Maybe he won't like that. Peter's a normal kid, so he might like watching a movie. Let's watch a movie with Peter. Can you date Tony?
I just realized we're nearly the same age.
That would be great.
It's kind of blowing my mind.
Why?
In my head, you're ancient. No offense, but you've actually lived fewer years than I have. So, are you one of the kids?
Watching a cowboy movie?
Or the second oldest adult? I don't know how to treat you.
The same way you have been treating me.
They're watching a gunplay. They're watching someone stream guns.
I can absolutely do that. Especially here. I don't remember the last time I was this relaxed.
We can give Peter a gift. I have a bunch of gifts that my chat is covering, so I can't read it. Juice says, "Did you do well in the interview?" You talking about in Plumbers Don't Wear Ties? What was my final score? Minus 435,000 points in Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. What would Peter like? Magic for normies. No. You won't like that. Practical Muay Thai. Meat market. Tactics of the Ancients. 18-year aged root beer. Maybe that one. Snack box? He might like the snack box. Kids like snacks. Sports car interior candle. That's an Iron Man gift. That's a Tony gift. I'll give Peter the snack box. Premium MREs. Graviton theory. Oh, where's that? Wait. Oh, multi-dimensional ciphers in graviton theory. An extremely dense text that can only appeal to the most scientifically minded readers. Yeah. Peter is a pretty gifted scientist. I think this is it. Loved the epic gift +8. Let's go, Rom. Dude, we know our boy Peter. Nailed it, dude. He loved the activity +7. Loved the epic gift +8. Dude, that was a home run with Peter. The premium MREs are for Captain America. You're probably right, Yehudi. Yeah, we gotta save those for Cap. Yeah. You played your Marvel Alliances? Yeah. Yeah. So, basically, this is my favorite Marvel game since Ultimate Alliance, which is like, previously was my number one Marvel game. This game is kind of very quickly taking its place. That was a big win with Peter, though. We got +15 relationship, friendship experience, so that was huge. Really, really big. All right, and then we're done. We can go to bed now. So that's the gameplay loop. You know, wake up in the morning and then talk to heroes and then build your deck, upgrade stuff, you know, make cards, stuff like that, and then do the mission and then come home, hang out with heroes, go to sleep. That's the loop. Do that over and over and over again. And there's like a mind-numbing amount of dialogue, so you're always like, there's always someone to talk to. It's kind of crazy how much dialogue there is, and I can see maybe some
Good girl, Charlie.
that could get annoying, but I like these characters, so it's fine. Yeah. Thanks for making me spend my monies. Yeah. Sorry about that, but I think you'll like this ROM. There's that. Did Yehudi write command bed too? Yeah! I'm going to bed. Yeah! Oh, it's bed 2 time. Yeah. Oh, Peter Parker texted me. What do you say? Peter Parker, I have deep thoughts and want to share them. Have time? Well, he liked our hangout last night, so we're gonna talk to Peter. Nice.
They say the Pacific Ocean has no memory, Hunter.
But you were looking at the Atlantic.
Now Kiev.
Really? Well, that explains so much. Just think. A few years ago, I was just your quintessential 98-pound high school freshman weakling.
Who's Yuri Lowenthal? Is that voice
actor?
actor?
Down for milk money. Now look at me, hanging
Oh,
with the
Techno
legendary
Viking.
Hunter and the Midnight Suns in their super secret Atlantic Ocean base.
We are happy to have you.
That's just it. What if that radio?
Oh, I don't know if that's him.
To chomp down on someone else's behind. What would old non-arachnid me be?
You'd be my friend. Aw, that's so nice. Special either way. It doesn't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your name is. That's mean.
Something tells me you would have changed the world regardless, Peter Parker.
Oh, you like the making the character part?
Let's not get carried away here. I may have helped out a bit.
You
in the
will be
neighborhood,
pleased to know that the player character
certainly
is super
impacted
strong in this game.
Right back at you, pal. You know, Hunter, I've been
Hunter,
to a lot
they
of
call him.
truly amazing places since I put on the old spider tights. Way
I would
beyond
rather
my
play
little
as
neighborhood in
Spider-Man and
Queens.
Iron Man, but yeah.
When all is said and done,
Techno Viking's
there's
cool, I guess.
nowhere I'd rather be right now than here with the rest of you.
Oh, we got something. We got a bonus. Bring the house down. When Spider-Man uses an environmental attack, 15% chance to refund heroism cost. That's good. That's a passive, and that's permanently on him now. That's hella good. 15% chance to get a free action on an environmental attack. That's hella good. 5 friendship level? Oh, team friendship level 5, yeah. Okay. You can also unlock like team attacks, which are very flashy, very, very fun. But yeah, the hero character, they call him Hunter, which I don't like because I just feel like I'm Triple H. I just feel like people are calling me a Hunter Hearst Helmsley because that's what people call Triple H.
Want to play detective?
That's okay, and you can pet your dog,
What
and
you
you get
doing,
XP for it. Look at that. I got points. 10 out of 10.
Someone is griefing me, Hunter.
We must fight this head on.
Thank you. Peter said to just let it go, but it happens every friggin' game. I team up with them, they don't shoot at anything, spam my chat, and eventually just kill me.
Oh, I assumed you were talking about the Norwegian gravitas curse. Why do you not change teammates?
I tried, but they use different tags every time. Bach for life, Centuries of Slumber, Mom Slayer, Dragoons are goons. All the same person, all are targeting me.
Oh, he's getting stream sniped? It must be someone extremely close to you. Oh, Mom Slayer's your alt? Yeah, I knew it was you, Corpse.
It is Peter.
No way.
It is Peter.
Why would he tell you, as you phrased it, to just let it go?
Well, this is the
Yeah.
dark
Why would he tell me to
dialogue.
let it go?
He enjoys this trickery.
I regret
Perhaps
saying
it
this.
is part of a bigger game to him, and he awaits your move.
I see you, Peter. I see you.
See you, Pete.
And it's game on.
You're pretty cool, Hunter. We do fun stuff.
That's funny. So in most missions, when you complete them, you get basically a card pack. But you go here to the forge.
I'm quite pleased with these results.
Research is finished. What is this? Select a hero, apply 2 marked to all enemies, targeting them. Oh, it's an item. I don't really use these very much. Pretty good. Like just like in XCOM, you're queuing up research facilities. Oh, what's up, Zach? What's going on, Zach? Zach, did you start Half-Life Blue Shift? Did I see that correctly earlier? What's up, Zach? What is this? Craft quality combat items at the bench. What up, nerds? What's up, Sean? What's up, nerds?
What have you got for me, boss?
These gamma coils, these are card packs. Random chance to get cards for whoever went on the mission. So let's see. Let's see what cards we can get.
Got some upgrades for you.
Let's see what cards we get.
Or forge.
I don't really need any of these, so we will just salvage them. I'll pick this one. And we'll salvage. Blue Shift is your last OG Half-Life. Nice, man. I owned Blue Shift back in the day. I had it. Yeah. Half-Life blue stuff.
Until next time.
Now, Blue Shift is alright. Yeah, you get to be Barney.
New world order.
Barney. Come here, you can upgrade your cards.
Back again.
If you have 2 of the same card, you can fuse them to make a more powerful card.
We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs. No excuses here.
Mark target. I can upgrade this. I will up. Yes, I will.
Constant innovation. That's the start.
Half-Life blue shits. Are you liking it, Zach? I liked it. We got upgraded cool Iron Man card. By the way, Blade. I already like Blade as a character. This Blade is voiced by Michael Jai White, who was Spawn in the movie, and also an Exit Wounds, and he's a certified badass. It makes me really happy to hear his voice all the time in this game. I never really thought of Michael Jai White as a voice actor, but he is like so prominent in this game, and it pleases me greatly to hear him so much in this.
I still say we should have built a firing range first.
It's Michael Jai White. Oh my god, look at my guy. Oh no. Daywalker, let's go. Black Dynamite, yeah. He has Black Dynamite. Dude, Blade is so good in this game, man. Blade is hella good in this game. Your guy looks like he got the bad ending in Plumbers times. Yeah, Sean, dude, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. They just let Half-Life die. It's so odd to me. Blade is one of my favorite Marvel characters. Dude, I think me too, man. I think Blade is badass. Blade is super cool, and this version of Blade is awesome because he's voiced by Michael Jai White, which is a perfect fit. Perfect fit. Yeah, Blade is super duper cool.
You wanted it?
Oh, Blade came back from a mission. We got some Blade cards. Pretty good Blade cards. Yeah, got cool. Every time anyone completes a mission or anything, you get a cool comic cover. I'm scared what the MCU will do with them. They have a good actor playing them, though, right? They got Marshala Ali to play him, right? He's very legit.
I asked Tony.
Right? So
Central is ready to work.
as long as the writing is good, I mean, it's gonna be sweet, right? The original
Thanks,
director
Hunter.
quit, and the rewriting of the script. Yikes. Okay, when was the? Now this is like, I'm not trying to be snarky or sarcastic, but when was the last time that a script rewrite turned out great? Like, I'm sure there's an example of where someone stepped in, people got replaced, they rewrote the script for a thing, and it turned out great. What was the last thing like that to happen? It's not a sarcastic question. I'm like actually genuinely curious. Like, I'm sure that has worked out at some point.
Hunter, hello.
Sharknado. Originally a masterpiece, and it turned out to be a masterpiece. Maybe we do a story mission? Morbius is locked. I can't do Morbius. I have to complete Deadpool first. I actually can't do Morbius. I want more time too, but that's locked. Maybe we do Deadpool. It says complete a Man of Culture to unlock. That's Deadpool. Well, I guess we gotta do Deadpool. Let's do Deadpool. That's the DLC stuff. This is the season pass material. It's main character plus Deadpool. All right, let's see what he's all about.
New York. Is there a problem? Another one?
Central's picking up some unusual activity at the New York Museum of Art. Looks like a break-in. It's all stolen artwork, recently recovered from the personal collection of Deadpool?
That Harlequin is an art thief?
No. Red Skull is the art thief. Deadpool is more of a... kind of like... You really need to see for yourself.
Oh, I'm liking this. I like Captain Marvel in this too. Captain Marvel is pretty sweet in this game. Oh my god, look at my guy. I can't. Oh my god, I can't. My character. Oh my god, my guy looks so dumb. Oh man. So this is kind of exciting to get a new character because so like I don't know if any of y'all have played XCOM, but XCOM basically had 4 classes, right? XCOM had assault, support, sniper, and heavy. That was it. You had mech, you had mechanized, so maybe a 5th, right? But basically, more or less, they played similar or the same, right? So that's like 5 classes, right? This game, every character is basically a new class. Every single character in this game plays totally differently from another one. So to get a new character is like a really big deal because it completely changes the composition of teams you can do, and they all have like very unique mechanics. So it's like there's a ton of unique gameplay associated with each character. So it's kind of exciting to like we're gonna get Deadpool here. I don't know how he's gonna play. A whole new set of mechanics to learn, which is cool. I like a lot. Oh, what's up, Nick? Nick Quasar? Is that how? Is that correct? Hi there, welcome. We don't usually play newer games, but I just beat Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, so I'm playing this before I head to bed. That's her. That's Magic. I don't know. I know she's Colossus's sister. She's pretty hot, and yeah, she's cool in this game. I like her. I've never heard of her before this game though.
luck, kiddo. You're going to need it.
Man, look at my guy, dude. Oh my god.
Caretaker, are you sitting in with Carol?
Oh.
Character. I'm watching Midnight Suns in my break of playing Midnight Suns. I'm with you, Nick. I feel you. Nick, I can't stop playing this game. My game crashed. So I'm stopping now. But yeah, Nick, I can't stop playing this game, dude. I am like utterly hooked. So whenever I sit down to play something, I just want to play this game. When I'm at work, I think about this game. I think like, oh man, which cool hero team up can I do? What kind of cool cards can I put together? It's like there's such a variety. There's such a variety in the way you can play the game that's so addictive. And, the superhero team ups are so fun to play with. Can't stop. It's almost like I'm addicted. I'm pretty addicted to this. This game checks so many boxes for me. Because it's like XCOM, which I loved. I have hundreds of hours in XCOM Enemy Unknown and XCOM 2, like hundreds of hours between those games. I'm done playing porn game. Yeah, no more plumbers, don't wear ties. Hopefully it saved it right before the mission, so I can just jump into that. But this definitely scratches that XCOM itch. It's less hardcore than XCOM. Of course, there's no permadeath, of course, you know, but I didn't really like that much in XCOM anyways, so I'm totally A-okay with no permadeath going on. Now, the worst that can happen is your heroes can get injured, which is just means you won't be able to use them for a little bit. Okay. It's alright. Imagine if Spider-Man permadied. Well, he kind of did in the movie, sorta, kinda, but not really, because you know. Did you get jump scared, Judy? I think I need to change the jump scare sound. I think I'm numb. I think I don't feel anything anymore. Oh, you're down to 9,000 points. That's still a lot. But yeah, you're probably down from... Well, you probably had a lot. You spend a lot. Okay, it saved it right before we went to the mission. So. Let's jump right back. You had 150,000? Good? Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot, dude. Amulet, what's going on, man? Amulet, look at my character, dude. Look at my custom character. It's a techno Viking in a red leather ensemble. Amulet, how you liking Jedi? You playing any more of that? To be fair, Techno Viking would probably wear that. Yeah. Techno Viking was cool. Looks like a skinny Hulk Hogan. You know what, Amulet? Thanks. That's what I was going for. I was trying to make Hulk Hogan, but I ended up with Techno Viking. But you just coming out of the blue and saying that looks like Hulk Hogan, I'm happy about that. Yeah.
Good luck, kiddo. You're going to need it.
Got your PC to run it? Dude, I'm glad to hear that, man. Congrats. Nice. Nice. You've been playing Battlefield 2042? It's actually okay now? Really?
Not if Deadpool's involved.
Did they go and do a 180 and fix that game? Hey, thanks for the lurk, Rom. Have a good one, man. Let me know what you think of the game. Yeah. Please don't crash. Yeah, I'm playing on PC. Yeah. The game crashed again. That's not good. It crashed again. There it is. What? I guess it doesn't want me to play with dev. I might have to reinstall the game because it's twice now. It has crashed. Try and launch the game from Steam and not from 2K Launcher. Resolves a lot of issues. Really? Okay. All right. Nick with a pro tip here. All right. So I don't know how to do that because I'm launching the game from Steam and it pops up the 2K Launcher. So does that mean I go into the game folder and just launch the game like that? Like from the executable directly? 2K Launcher's trash? It sure is. I thought I just had to do it like that. Look on Google how to do it. Oh wow, it's a process, dude? Okay. How to launch Midnight Suns without 2K Launcher. How to disable and skip the 2K Launcher.
Hello guys, welcome. Go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, copy this command. Now, if the game is installed in C drive, then you can copy this command, this location. The location is
Okay, I have to copy paste a command, I guess. Yeah, it's okay. I'm looking at the directions on how to do it right now. That's a good tip. That might just save me. Looks like this is quite a process though. Yeah, there's like directory stuff I gotta fiddle with. Alright, that's okay. I guess I'll just work on this on my own time. That's alright. I'm feeling pretty tired anyway, so I think I'm just gonna call it. I might not go to work tomorrow, actually. Feel not very good. Gonna have to I'm gonna call the boss tomorrow, I think. Amulet says, are you going to be getting Tears of the Kingdom when that comes out? Oh, dude, Zelda? No, I'm not ready. Like, I just have a million other things that I want to get to, and I just won't be able to get to it, so I won't get it right away. Eventually, I'll get it. You know, I don't know how long that'll be, but yeah, it'll be a long time. But eventually, yeah, we'll get it. I do want to play it, you know. I mean, I love Breath of the Wild. It's like basically my favorite Zelda game. Tears of the Kingdom is more of that good stuff, so yeah. I'm super excited for it, but at the same time, it is just a lot of, I have a lot of PlayStation 3 games I gotta play, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I have like a queue of games that I have really wanted to play. And Tears of the Kingdom has got to wait in line. Very few games skip the line. But yeah. It'll be a while. I do want to play it though. Because of course, it looks great. Not that waiting on a Nintendo game is going to do anything for me. Because those games don't really go on sale. But it's okay. Oh my goodness, Tuba is on. He probably has a holiday. Medium Rare Tuba. He's playing Slay the Spire? I never get to raid him. He doesn't stream at this time. He must have the day off. A business proposition for me. Okay, Stick. I gotta hear this. Oh, business. Pizza. Amulet says my brother is getting it, but I don't like Zelda games. I only like Wind Waker. Wind Waker is also one of my favorites. Wind Waker is probably like my number 3. Number 3, probably. For me, it's Breath of the Wild, A Link to the Past. Those two are interchangeable, and then number 3, Wind Waker. Yeah. I like me some Wind Waker. Unlimited Stick says, start a second channel that only streams while you're offline and lets chat spam silly sound effects while cool MIDI music plays in the background. Only streams while I'm offline. So it just plays like this kind of music. It's like a I'm only sleeping kind of a thing. And you could just spam the stupid sound effects while you're bored. Sounds like someone's really bored at work. And occasionally pop over, hit the that's hilarious, man. Oh my god. It sounds like someone's really bored at work. Corp says, I keep typing commands into other chats and I'm sad when it doesn't work. Like Dead 2. The Dead 2 is in a lot of people's chats, which is really funny to me. I think that's very funny. It was 100% coincidence that Barf had it the same as me. Like, that's like one of the reasons why I grew to like Barf so much. I was like, oh my god, you have that sound too? You know, it's like one of those moments. You know, that was a coincidence. But to be able to go into a number of people's channels and type Dead 2 and it plays that sound, it's like good. The dream is alive. Oh, and Uni's playing? Oh my goodness. Alright, well we raided Uni last time. Let's raid Tuba, because he doesn't stream at this time. And he's a cool dude. He's a really, really cool dude. Medium Rare Tuba, he doesn't really get to come around that often because he's usually working at this time. But he's kind of one of the OGs. He rando raided us a long, long time ago. Like when we were first starting out, which was super awesome. So let's return the favor. I've started the movement. Is this like Fight Club? A movement where people just put really dumb sounds in their Twitch streams. I can get behind this movement. Unlimited Stick says, put Jarek at a DJ table and adjust the video store layout a bit. Oh, just like in here? Oh my god. What did you call it? Yosh Tunes Offline? I need more songs. I don't have enough to do like an always offline. I need way more songs for that. That's really funny, Stick. That's a really funny idea. The first rule of Dead 2 is we constantly spam Dead 2. That is absolutely the rule. Absolutely. Amulet says, sorry for popping into the stream late. Oh, don't worry, man. It's all good. It's all good. I would probably be streaming a little bit more, but I'm not feeling very good today. And my game keeps crashing and I have to fix it. So, it's okay. It's all good, man. But you're here. You're here now. That's all that matters, dude. And I'm happy to hear you're enjoying Jedi. You got to run. That's all good news, man. We need Bustin' on loop. Oh, Bustin' on loop. Yosh games asleep. Oh, it's just like after hours. You're like getting. We have to like dim the lights in the store, make it all dark, make it dank. Jarek at the DJ table, just playing tunes, and you're just spamming stupid ass sounds. You might actually be onto something. I don't know if my poor laptop can handle that though. My laptop is the thing that streams, and having that run all the time, I worry about my poor little laptop. I really worry about it. I really worry about this poor little thing. Plumbers Don't Wear Ties soundtrack? Okay, I'll add that, Judy. We can add that. Amulet, don't worry about it, man. You pop in whenever you can. That's good enough for me, dude. It's all good, man. all good. You're on the other side of the world. We're like on inverted time schedules, dude. Don't even worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. Alrighty, let's go say hi to Medium Rare Tuba. Very, very nice gentleman who has supported us very, very early. I like him a lot. He's a really cool dude. He's very chill. He's playing Slay the Spire, another card game. I actually own this game. My buddy Al gifted this game to me, but I'm like so bad at it. I feel so bad because I'm like very, very bad at this game. Tuba is not. He's very good at this game. So let's go say hi. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Sorry we can't go on a little bit longer. I feel a little bit under the weather. I'm just gonna just get some rest. I'm gonna see, hopefully, maybe take the day off work tomorrow. I really don't want to work tomorrow. I feel very not good, so I really don't want to be dealing with kids tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Feel better? Thanks a lot, guys. It'll all be good in a couple days. It'll be fine. Just today feel not so good. Thanks for the weird stream. We like to keep it weird. We beat Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. We did. But yeah, take it easy, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. We'll be back when I'm feeling better. Let's aim for Wednesday. We'll be back. Yu's birthday. I'm gonna debut the hot new track. It's ready to go. I'm excited to show it off. I'm very excited. So probably Wednesday. See you guys Wednesday, yeah? I have a treat for you later tonight when I stream. Oh, really, Stick? I'm looking forward to it. All right, I'm about to be pulled off the raid. The raid's coming, so Stick, I'm looking forward to it. Take it easy, guys. Let's go say hi to Tuba. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. Happy Monday. Have a good one, y'all.